magic and tarot. So we're going to get into money. There's so many important things in the world, but you know, money seems to strike that specific need to know basis. We got to know what's going on with our money. So I'm going to do 3 piles, and you're going to be called to pick whichever one, I don't know, just feels like it's you. And we're going to get that message for your money. Excuse my little one. He's playing piano downstairs quietly, but he'll probably stop in a second. Okay. It's little Maddie playing piano. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me for a money reading. We want 3 piles. Please pick the one that you feel most called to. What's going to happen with money? All right. What's happening with money, Spirit? Use these cards to show us the revelation, the truth, the prediction for this person's money situation. Oh, that one got a bonus one. Okay. I think somebody over here on pile number 3 might get a bonus. I don't know. Let's see what's going on there. All right, bottom of the deck, we've got the 4 swords rest. Right now, finances have been so-so. They've been okay. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not really good either. But we've kind of put the money situation to rest, and it's quiet, it's subtle, no movement right now, just it's been very stable. I'm kind of feeling like your money's just been the same for a few months at least. All right, so pile number 1, let's take a look. Prediction, what's going to happen for pile number 1? We have the Hierophant. We have the 10 of Swords. You can't hear me? Can anyone else not hear me? I'm sorry, someone just said can't hear me. Can anyone else hear me, or does everybody not hear me? That's the first person that said anything. Okay, Jack, your sound is fine. Okay, honey, Jen, you can hear me. Eat Me can hear me. It sounds like it's just you and just your phone, okay? So try to fix that for yourself there. All right, so we got the 10 of Swords, pile number 1. We also have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So when it comes to your personal little money stash here, I need you to have some faith. Things are going to get better. You're having a hard time right now, and you've been having a hard time. It looks like that's some betrayal, some backstabbing, some unfair treatment. Perhaps it just feels like you got slammed hard with responsibilities as well, and you just didn't have enough. You've been praying to God and trying to manifest more money into your life. I think it's coming to an end. I know it's difficult. This is a karmic season for you, to be honest. You've definitely been dealing with Taurus energy. So it was a very heavy period last year. I think you're going to be going into an easier period. You are going to be able to pay off some debts. So I do see some of your old credit scores are going to go up. I see some debts are going to get paid off. But I don't see like great financial success right now. I just see have faith that things are going to get better and the worst times are behind you. And I think you're like, I just want to hear good news. Listen, it is what it is. This is reality. This is the truth. This is the prediction for the nearest future. Clarifying this 10 of Swords is the Queen of Cups. Relief. Health relief. I think there might have been something health related that kept money from you for a period of time. I feel that's going to get better. We see both nines in reverse. You're not going to get what you want. You're not going to get wish fulfillment. You need to take better care of your health right now more than your money. I think if you do something health related, your money will flourish. Have you considered doing anything in the health field? Maybe a change, okay? You might have to put an end to a career choice, an end to a relationship that may be draining you financially also. When the Nine of Pentacles shows up reversed, it may be that you've achieved financial success in the past, but at what cost? The cost of your relationship, the cost of your health. Maybe you've been too focused on materialism and wealth more than personal and spiritual growth. Maybe you've had a low self-worth, which has caused you to focus too much on money. That Taurus energy is a high value with the Hierophant. You're very committed to money, making money, creating money. But I think the reason you're not having a whole lot of money right now, even if you've been manifesting it, is your health took a toll or your marriage or relationship. Okay, so it's time to lay your desires to rest and focus more on the spiritual aspect. And that will bring you more money, I feel, more stability. Or if you do something in the health-related field, that may also bring you more financial stability. Let's get some advice from Spirit on your financial situation. We're going to use this tarot deck as a reading. Spirit, what do you want to say to pile number 1 in regards to money? And you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Money is really upside down for you, pile number 1. I'm so sorry. I hate to report that in a financial reading, but it is what it is. It says here, when it's reversed, the spirits say, your manifestation may have come true, but not in the way that you expected. There could be risks or sacrifices involved, or you could have realized that it's not actually what you want after all. This didn't work out, so something else can. Maybe you've also spent too much time at work, too much time trying to get that dollar. There is a message here, and it's repetitive. And it's not true for everybody, but it's true for you, pile 1. Your health and your relationships are more important than money right now. And you need to kind of refocus your energy here, really. And I know it costs money to live, and I'm not seeing you broke. I'm not seeing you struggling, not being able to pay things. I see that you've had success, but it wasn't fulfilling. Or you've had success and maybe you want more. And it's saying, put the brakes on that, 10 of Swords. There's other things to focus on right now other than that. It doesn't mean you can't get back into it and refocus on money in a few months. It just means right now you need a break. You need a break from work, you need a vacation, or you need a mental health break, you need a relationship break, you need all kinds of breaks. And career and money is just not it right now. So if you're watching this when it comes to a prediction for money, and you picked pile number 1, this is, don't spend a whole lot on materialistic adventures, or don't buy a whole bunch of things. Get out more in nature, and that's what the Queen of Cups wants you to do. Go to the beach if you're close by. Go to the creek, the lake, the river, in nature. Get in that water, okay? Get healed, cleanse, get around the trees. Spend time with children, spend time with loved ones, eat good food, rest. I don't know, I feel like you need to do things that don't cost money. Now, on another note, if you've been in a relationship that was draining you of your money or draining you of time, pulling you away from it in some way, go ahead and cut that off, okay? Now's a good time to end that connection. It's not for you, and they weren't going to be here for the long haul anyway. So it's time for you to put it away. Refocus. Okay, pile number 1, refocus. This is a money reading, but it's saying, hey, money's not everything. I need you to get away from it for a little while. All right, that's the prediction here for pile number 1. Strong Taurus vibes. All right, so now we're going to get into pile number 2. The Strength card. The 3 of Swords in reverse. The Tower. My gosh, huge things happening here for money. Hang in there is one thing I'm hearing. Be strong. Have courage. Have strength. Have faith. Whoever hurt you financially, this is someone that you never thought would hurt you in a financial way. They took your money, or they betrayed you for money, or, you know, something of that nature. This is saying, I know you just got crushed and you've been at a loss, honestly, at a very painful loss financially, and you've been keeping your head above water. You've been struggling. This is a real struggle financially. This is going to come to an end with the Tower. I know it was a Tower. What happened to you financially? This Tower came and it destroyed your credit, or it destroyed your bank account. It depleted whatever money you had. Money you had coming in, quit coming in. And it was like, it didn't just happen in one area of your life. It happened in 3 areas. So there's 3 areas of life that got affected, and this could be work, this could be savings, this could be direct deposits, this could be credit, whatever this is. 3 areas got destroyed in this event. The Tower comes to say, I'm going to destroy everything that doesn't work. Everything that's not functioning in your business, gone. We're going to rebuild it. Everything that's not working with your direct deposits or for your future for money, we're destroying it. We're going to rebuild from the ground up. We're going to get things corrected. Credit, same thing. We're going to destroy it, rebuild it. Unfortunately, that's what's here in this reading. And your financial stability, the same thing. Your financial stability was doing really well at one point, and now it's destroyed. You might be going through Sati Sati here, pile number 2. Let's take a look. What else I could say? Let's see. So when the Tower comes, obviously lightning strikes and it's out of your control. There's external circumstances that come to disrupt your finances. It's liberating, but it's also shocking, and you have 0 control. When the Tower appears, you can expect the unexpected, though. Something is about to change. It could be a dramatic revelation. It's time to adapt to a new way and embrace change. It might feel like chaos right now, but it will inevitably be for the better. Let's see what this Tower is shockingly bringing you financially. Well, this almost came out, but it didn't. So we're going to take a look real quick. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Somebody's going to want to make amends with you and make things right. Okay, this could be somebody that fought to keep a hold of your money. I think they're going to want to change and fix things. Okay, it could be a situation that just was upside down and unstable. It's about to get repaired. Hermit comes in, King of Swords. I think you know this intuitively. They're not flying out, but they're kind of showing up. And it's like deep down you know that changes had to be made for the better. Okay, Spirit, finally, show me what this Tower is bringing my collective for money. What is the prediction for money? There it goes. The High Priestess in the reverse. All right, 2 of Pentacles down here at the bottom of the deck, which is finally balancing things out. A lot of this is going to be secret. I don't think you're going to let anybody know what's going on with your money anymore. There was a time where you let people know. It sent a message to the universe. I don't know, you were supposed to keep your finances a little bit hush-hush. But you were either bragging about it, showing it off, telling everybody all about it. Perhaps somebody was asking you questions. Tell me about your savings. Tell me about your finances. And you were like, yeah, sure, let me share everything with you. Let me tell you all about it. And this is saying, no, you got to quit talking about it. We can't do that. That's not allowed. Okay, there's some kind of punishment here in a way from the universe. Like you need to keep what's going on financially to yourself. I also want to say there's been somebody unkind and miserly in your life. It could be someone else, it could be you, but they've been miserly, greedy, taking from you. Whatever the situation was, a healthy, resilient attitude needs to be had because somebody was very stingy with their money. And they didn't believe in making money to spend it to make more money. Somebody was afraid to spend money to make money. And there was this lack. Well, there was fear of lack. And I don't think it was from you. I think it was somebody you were dealing with, somebody controlling. Okay, it could be an earth sign. Could be an air sign. They could have Leo somewhere. But when the High Priestess shows up in reverse, there's a warning that you may have been neglecting your own instincts and putting too much trust in others and not paying attention to what your gut was telling you. This blocked energy can be released through connectivity to the divine. Okay, you put your trust in a bank. You put your trust in a lawyer. You put your trust in family. Maybe you put your trust in a partner, but you gave away your strength. You handed over your money. You handed over your finances, and you got burned. And this is a lesson from the universe. You keep a mind on your money. You keep an eye on your money. You trust your instincts, and you don't be letting everyone know what's going on financially. Sorry, but you are going to get something back here with the Tower. It's going to destroy the situation as long as you learned your lesson. So let's see what the prediction is for money. Spirit, show me the prediction for money for pile number 2, please. King of Wands. I felt I had to put it upright, guys. I got to do what I feel as a reader. First off, this is you're going to get what you want. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. All right, you're going to make your money because you bless other people. That's what the prediction is for pile number 2. And I think you know that if you were blessed, you would bless others. And this is why you're going to be blessed. This is why you're going to get your money. Okay? It says here, when you get the King of Wands Welcome, the king greets you. When you're passionate about something, your career, making money, helping others, you can assume that you're the only one who cares about it, but that's not the case. There's always other people who care just as much as you do. This card can represent an adult or someone at any stage of life who's dedicated and passionate. They may be an authority figure in your life, or they may not be. Either way, they tend to give you a heartfelt yet assertive energy. They know just how to attract like-minded people in pursuit of a common goal. If you're looking to achieve something big financially, perhaps it's in your best interest to put up some metaphorical or literal flyers. So this might be you being creative, going to other people to help you get out of your situation, networking, advertising, putting yourself out there in front of others. This is going to solve your financial worries. So if you've been thinking about it lately, this is your yes. Go ahead, make that move, invest your money. It takes money to make money. You're going to have to put some effort out there in maybe art or creation with a business. You're going to have to think outside of the box and do something additionally creative to make that money back. And you will be blessed because the universe knows that you are a caretaker. So this is an assurance that if you do the work, you will be paid generously. Okay, so that's what's happening for pile number 2. By the way, in 2 months, I see a dramatic improvement on your credit score and a dramatic improvement on income. So you got to give it at least 2 months, but I'm going to see a dramatic improvement. And business ownership or leadership is exactly what you need to know about your money. All right, so now we're going to go over here to pile number 3. Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, Cleanse, 3 of Pentacles, Progress. So this is the creation of a new business. Pile number 3, it's time to go ahead and light that fire. Put that spark inside of you to go ahead and get this business flowing and growing. This is a young person or a younger-minded person that is kind of just starting their little adventure. It's a new business. It's a baby business. It's a baby business idea. And you might have to rethink how it starts more than once, but it's gonna get rolling. It's gonna get growing. Don't be afraid to squash old ideas to replace it with better ones. Keep thinking, keep creating, keep adding. I definitely see keep adding on to things, but simplify it. You want your business plan to be simple. You're going to want to work with a partner or work with others, 3 of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to take advice. Don't be afraid to work with other people. Be open-minded. Your expertise will be appreciated and used. This is definitely a partnership that I feel is going to be coming together here very soon. This business is going to really flourish in 3 years. But it's going to be successful in startup. But it needs 3 years to grow and really see the return. So don't get disappointed if you don't see big returns right away. Have some faith in the creation of this business. Okay, I think it's going to be popular. And I think it's going to travel word of mouth. There's also something here about travel. You may have to travel to a different city or town to spread the word. Don't be afraid to do that. Flyers, Facebook, advertisements, word of mouth, and just showing up is going to really put this on the map. So what do you call that? Grassroots? Yeah. I see if you work with three, if you're one of three people on this team, that's really going to make it progress. If it's a single person, it's going to struggle. If you get two more people in on this with you, it's going to grow easier. Don't be afraid to pray and bless your business. Give it new energy, kind of baptize it. Pray over your business. Speak positive about your business. And spend more time networking. Yep, that's what I see there. So there's definitely a new business for pile number 3. I remember there was a bonus card. Everyone else got 3, you got 4. It means, I think, don't be afraid to add another person in on this business, because that's just going to make it better and easier to operate. 3 heads are better than 1. Okay, so what is a prediction about this business, please? What is a prediction about this money? 7 of Cups. So don't be afraid to explore, make new choices. There is a little haziness, a little confusion. We don't know where this is going. But by the power of 3, so mote it be. Do things in 3s. 3 is going to be your lucky number for this business. Make 3 ads every day for 3 days. Watch this grow. Light 3 candles. Repeat things 3 times. Network on the 3rd. Do things on the 21st and the 12th. Big days. This particular pile is about manifesting. There's a lot of creation, a lot of manifesting, an altar, a vision. It's going to take some time. It's going to take 3 years, but this business will be successful. You're already making progress. You're already going to get money flowing in, which is a big help, but it's really going to shine in 3 years. Show me the prediction, please, for pile number 3. So here we have the Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck. It's a sign. Create, do it. It's a yes. We got this in reverse. 8 of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. So I think this is instructions of what you need to do. Light a fire underneath this business idea and go with it, okay? Because I think you've been hesitant, or I think it's been slow. It needs an injection of energy. It needs movement. Where's my book? And it says, under the cover of a night sky, the witches scurry their way through the cul-de-sac. We have to hurry up, one yells to the other, and they all agree, picking up their speed as much as possible. Who would have thought there would be a practicing coven in an unsuspecting suburban backdrop such as this? Never mind. There's no time to waste. Waiting is not your answer. If you pull this card, expect things to start progressing. And this card literally says progress. And the reading says progressing. That's amazing. Rather quickly, okay? Look at the surrounding cards to the spread to see the situation this might apply to. If this is a one card pull, then you might want to pull a second. But if there's more, see what's going to happen. 3, 2, 1, ready, set, go. This is a definition of so close, yet so far. You were almost done getting your business going and accomplishing this money, only to get delayed. So your business had a delay, okay? There was some confusion. Maybe you had the wrong person with you. I don't know. But it's okay to slow down. But be ready to go when the gates open again, okay? So this is the sign, if you're watching this, if your business popped up and started to do things and then it hit a brick wall. It halted and you were like, God, we were doing so good. We had momentum, but then it stopped. What do we do now? 7 of Cups. Do we revamp? Do we scratch this whole business and start over and do something else? What do we do? I think there's a little bit of get back to the drawing board, think up some new advertising, some new business plans, scratch how you were doing things and rethink it. But do not quit the business. 2 of Wands, keep going forward. You made a decision and you need to stick with it. And that's the 2 of Wands. And it's ingenuity and endurance. And so let's keep going. We're going to make progress. This business might be slow to start, but sure to give. Okay. So if that's a prediction for you, there you go. I think on the 3rd year mark, you're going to be very happy at the money coming in. It might even be in the millions. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Millions are going to come in from this business idea. It may not happen right away, but it will happen. And don't be afraid to invest. Don't be afraid to get other people on board. This is not a one-person show. This definitely shows more than one person involved. So if you were doing a one-person kind of thing, consider joining, getting partners, okay? And that's it. So for everyone else, just as a one-time oracle message for everyone watching about your money, let's get a prediction just in general for every pile. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to tell everyone watching about their financial situation? Please show us the money, ideas, money path. Money is prosperity, and prosperity is abundance, and abundance is abundance in health, wealth, mental health, emotional health, stability in relationships and in life. Please show us the right way to get this done. Give us healthy advice while we're on this little rat race here trying to make those pentacles. What's coming? So metamorphosis. So a metamorphosis is coming. So for everyone watching, just know that your money is transforming. It's not going to be the same that it's always been. Your finances do fluctuate like everything else in life. If you're in a bad situation, expect it to get really good. If you're in a good financial situation, put some money away because your future may not be. It may change. Everything has a change. There's going to be ebb and flow, highs and lows. So if you're watching this and you've been in a certain period, just know that it's about to change and it's about to shift. And the advice that you have is intention, the number 22. And I love the egg because it means something's coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. We're going to give birth to this financial blessing. Okay. The owl is a very good omen. If you see an owl, that's a very good omen. This reading is for you. But look at these dandelion seeds and they're flying everywhere and they're not going to be anything that summer, but they will be the next. So plant seeds and do it with intention. Speak things into intention. This owl with whatever's in his mouth, I see as a writing pen. Write, journal, write into existence the money you're making. How often have you sat there and grabbed a pen and paper and wrote, I am going to be this successful making fill in the figure number every year. My business will flourish at this time. I am making money in my sleep. Money comes to me easily, freely, and always. Write these things down every day. Journal them. It's going to start being stuck in your subconscious, and your subconscious is a magnet, and it's going to start attracting wealth and opportunities for wealth. So you have to start creating money with intention and create a good relationship with money as well. You can't attract money and prosperity and abundance with a lack mentality that tells people, be careful what you spend, penny pinch, save, hoard money, don't use your money, we can't get this product. Venus does not like skimping and saving. Venus Lakshmi represents money. She wants you to use it like it has value, like what you're purchasing is meaningful and worth it, and you're worthy and you're worth it. More blessings will come to you. But if you're acting like you're not worth it and it's not worthy and it's not good enough and you don't have enough, expect to stay broke, okay? Because that's a mentality. So intention. Also, if you're not investing money in yourself, how is this going to grow? How are you going to grow? How is anything going to grow? Always invest money in yourself. That's the wisest thing you could do, especially your health. Do not be afraid to spend money on healthy food or a gym membership or, gas to get somewhere to go on a hike in nature, a psychologist, a healer, a therapist, a masseuse, someone that does astrology or tarot card reading, someone that does release of karma. Okay, don't be afraid to spend your money in you. That's the number one thing you should invest in. And let's go ahead and read this. With moderation, of course. I'm not saying blow everything you have. I'm just saying, and the universe is saying, don't be afraid to invest it. So deliberate, clear intention for money has the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot out into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help co-create this reality. You can use them. You connect the power of your intention, sending it into the field, and then allowing for synchronicity to work. This is magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you and send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. I love that. Life is your wishing well. Are you going to throw money at it? Are you going to invest in it? That's up to you. But it's also your words. You're going to have to use magic right now. You're going to have to use the law of attraction. If you stepped off the journey of manifesting for a little while, that's okay. We've all taken breaks. But this is your sign to get back into it. So listen to your affirmation videos about money. Put it on repeat at night. Look at money when you go to sleep. Put it under your pillow or above your ceiling. Visualize counting it out at night. Repeat, I am a millionaire. Every day if you need to. Dress like a millionaire. Feel like a millionaire. Eat like a millionaire. Okay? Drive around in a car that's like a millionaire. You need to send these signals out, these arrows of manifestation. That is your intention. And watch it come back to you. I'm hearing the word 6 weeks. So 6 weeks metamorphosis. They're giving you 6 weeks to get on the groove of this. Like, you know what I mean? So the universe is like, come on, get with the program. I want you guys to start manifesting tonight. Light money candles every Thursday. Get heavy on your mantras every Wednesday. Clean your home and revamp your home every Monday. Mop your floor with a bay leaf in your water, a little cinnamon. Okay, mix that into your water. Bless your home, incense, salt your door. Okay, put bay leaves in your career center of your home via feng shui, the right corner. That's your career sector, your money sector. If you need any advice on how to manifest money, I have a few different ways to do this. Things that have worked for me, things that have worked for others. If you want me to do some personal coaching, I would like to work with you. I'm going to be working with Doja Cell here very soon this week, and I have openings to work with other people. So we can talk about this by, if you don't mind, making sure your home is ready, looking at images of your home, doing a blueprint of your home's layout, if you will, north, south, east, west sectors, doing a bagua, okay, which is a map of your chi energy in your home, and certain items or colors or things you can place in your home to create chi, to create more money coming through your career sector, love coming through your love sector, etc. We can do that. And we also do chants, spells, rituals. We work with the energy. So we work with numerology. We work with your spirit direction, your birth direction, where you should be having an office or a desk or placing your altar. Okay, there's certain ways to do it. Your bed is imperative, what direction your bed is in, what is under your bed, on the sides of your bed, and what's behind your bed. All very, very important and affects not only your health, but your wealth. Okay, so these are all very important assets to use, if you will. I don't know if the assets is the right word, but they're important facets, I think is what I'm trying to say, into creating money. Okay, because a lot of us think just picking up our sleeves and going to work creates money. You're wrong. You need to get that old school mentality out of your head. That's definitely not the way to create money. But anyways, if you want to contact me and do some coaching and talk about how to make more money for yourself, how to manifest, I will give you all the tools. I will give you everything I've ever used, and I'll give it to you, and you don't have to spend years of research to put it all together. It's all there for you in a plan so you can make more money. I want to do that for you because that's my karma, but it's also, I want to help people, and sharing information, sharing wealth of knowledge, and wisdom, which is something I've gathered, is important to me. And it is my karma. It's my dharma. It's what I need to do. So please utilize that. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to go to my website, jks1111.com. Please schedule something with me. And if you'd like to become a member, all those schedulings are 20% off. And if you guys now purchase this tarot deck, on my website, you'll get a free 15-minute reading with your purchase. So go ahead and check out my website. I'll see you guys later. Anyone that donates, you get a love reading, of course, a little donation reading with cards on my next video. So donations are always welcome. Whatever you can do, think of it as an investment for you and a blessing to me and a beautiful exchange of energy. I love you guys. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Good luck with your money. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.